Hey, what's up? Mia and Jacqueline and Sharice and Karen. That was the major thing that happened this episode. So we'll get into it. Check it. Hey, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back in review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 13, Sisterhood of the Traveling Beast. Yes, so y'all, I said I was going to do a pre-recorded video of it, and here it is. It's my promise to y'all to give it out there. So instead of waiting until next Sunday to give a live view of it, and I just give this out here and get it over with. But let's go. Let's go. Let's get into it. It wasn't even much of this episode. It was two major things that happened. Mia versus Jacqueline and Sharice versus Karen. All right, so the girls are going to Mexico. You know they usually do they usually do like one mini trip and another major grand trip each year of the show, each season. So Ashley's birthday, she turned, I think she said 34 or something like that, and they going to Mexico. I said, okay, cool. Now when she told the ladies at Karen live show, I don't think the ladies are that excited about it. Because usually when they announce a big trip, everybody says, oh my god, yeah! They was like, I said, where's the excitement? They y'all went to Mexico already? Y'all didn't care about it? But whatever. So Karen and Ashley gonna be co-hosting the trip. And it's gonna be Ashley's birthday. So Karen and Ashley gonna go there early first to make sure everybody got their identical room, so there'll be no issues. And then Wendy gonna go with them because Wendy has some issues with some of the ladies of the group. So Wendy gonna go with them to Mexico first, and the other ladies go live in another trip. So that's what happened. So before that happened, Giselle was driving, and Robin called her, and she gave Robin an update about her medical visit, doctor visit, and basically she has a huge fibroid, huge uterus fibroids. It's like that, and she had to get it removed. Instead of just getting removed the fibroids, they had to really remove the uterus as well. So she said it's basically like getting a hysterectomy. And so she said it was painful. I don't know if they did it yet, or they did it because she said she got a biopsy. So they scrape some things off and everything. But she is like kind of nervous about the big thing that gonna happen. So that's that. She was proud of something that she never gonna get sick. I don't know why people think that. It's like yes, it could be people that if you keep yourself well, the healthy, you'll hardly get sick. Like I hardly don't get sick that much. The most time I do get sick is like a little slight cold or body ache, a little slight little temperature fever. But that's only like usually when it change of weather everything. That's why I usually get my sick at that time. But none of that, I recover quickly. So usually people are healthy. And as you get older, your health is very important. So I know sometimes people like, I don't know, get sick, I don't go to the doctor that much. Go to the doctor, get checked up and everything. And annual checkup, biannual checkup. No, not biannual checkup. Annual checkup, twice a year checkup, every 6 months. Whatever you gotta do. Or every 3 months. Whatever's fine for you to make sure you're good. Because as you get older, your body will start changing and you want to get healthier. Like in my journey right now, I am going back to my little health and wellness diet. So I'm going to eat 3 times a day. I'm changing my food I eat to get more whole foods and more wheats and more nuts and fruits and vegetables, stuff like that, and my diet. So and eat 3 times a day, preparing my meals and then things. So it's determination. I'm gonna make it happen. Make it happen. Next time I go see my nutritionist is March, so I gotta make sure I give an update, and I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. It's getting there. All right. So I appreciate my journey, and then I'm trying to work out as well, exercise. Okay. So she needs to get that done, right? And then they talked about Karen's live show, that they was confused about it. I didn't care about Karen's live show. It wasn't even all that to me. It's like at the end of the day, it felt like it was like a drag show, and it had Karen in it, basically. And then they also talk about that Sharice not be invited. They have feel like Karen like purposely left her out, and Karen made it seem like, oh, I didn't know she was left out or something like that. But she said no, Katie's name was there, a lot of people's name was there, but you just purposely left out Sharice. I said, Karen, is she okay about rock with Sharice? I don't know why Giselle, while trying to push this, I do understand that Giselle, Karen, and Sharice was good friends back in the past, and they all had a good fun together. But let it go. The friendship between, Sharice and Karen, just leave it alone. We don't need this much turmoil between us. We don't even need it. They're gonna be cordial. Let it go. They don't need to be friends and whatnot. So let that go. I don't know why y'all try to keep forcing this between these two people because it's tiring. If Karen don't want to rock with Sharice, it is what it is. Sharice don't care for Karen, it is what it is. Let it go. But I wish, to be honest, I wish want to know what the issue is. Like I really do want to know what exactly is the issue between Sharice and Karen. Like what was the breakdown? What happened? Did it like 5 years ago? Last time Sharice and I screamed of the season, like the reunion, the season 2 reunions, like that. When she talked about the blue eyes and the rumor, that's kind of like to put a shift in the friendship. So is it that? Is it anything else that was going on? Like what exactly is? I want to know. I mean, she'll have to give us the reason because she don't rock with her, which is fine. But come on now, dragging this out, dancing around it, avoiding it. Come on, just give us a reason. That's all you can say. Listen, I don't rock with you, B, and get out my face, and I'm not talking to you. And I say, y'all need to stop forcing this because I'm gonna curse y'all ass out too if y'all keep coming at me about this girl. Leave it alone. So, but Sharice will be at the trip because Ashley wants Sharice there. So Karen's go suck it up, let it be, because it's Ashley's birthday. So that's what Ashley wants. She gonna just keep it cool and let it be with Sharice. So Robin and Juan talked about the wedding, and she planned to have the wedding in July, and that's like it within 40 days. I said, "Girl, that's really too close." It's like for you to barely give us a date and anything. There you go say you want a wedding in within 40 days, a wedding in 40 days. So they asked the boys what they think they wanted to go to do the trip in Jamaica. I said, "You gonna do a destination trip and only just have only 4 y'all, whatever." And then she not having her father and mother there. And she said her father might be cool, but her mom might have an issue. But I said, why you not gonna invite Gigi and Pop Pop? Like, why you not gonna invite them? Child, I said, at least your parents could be there. They were there before all this long time. Why you not invite them? You gonna exclude them? So the Robin and Juan had someone to fit the boys for tux and fit the guys for tux. And I guess Robin got to figure out what she going to wear, what she going to do. But now this trip is happening now. She said, "We like, I didn't think this through." I said, "Well, I mean, never think things through." And they did talk through about the prenup. And Juan did mention that he got to have somebody to look at over and fine tune and fine print of the prenup. I said, yes, you go to ask. You just can't sign it. Have somebody look it over, and then see go from there. And she said, I'm not gonna put anything crazy on it, but Robert, you best sure you leave that infidelity clause in there. I'm sorry, but that's what happened last time. He was cheating on you. Leave that infidelity clause in that prenup. He can still have somebody to look it over and fine tune it, but other than that, leave that clause in there. All right. So that's that. Then we got Mia and Gordon. And they was talking, and Mia was saying to Gordon, I said, listen, did you sign up for this event for the kids, for the cupcake event and everything? You need to be there because I'm not going to be there. And I'm going to be at the trip with Ashley from Mexico. That's what you want. So I'm not going to be at my kid's school for the cupcake event. You need to be there. Now, Gordon said he could stay in the parking lot and he had to go inside. She said, no, you need to go inside. I said, yes, go to your kid's event. Child, that's the memories. Even cupcakes, come on, go in the child classroom and give out the cupcakes and stuff like that. What they need to do. So then they proceeded to talk about Jacqueline. And this is where we start seeing a breakdown between Mia and Jacqueline's friendship. Because you remember before the season started, Mia put Jacqueline's business on blast about this DV situation that she was going on with her boyfriend. And, they was hitting it. They said somebody cheating on her, whatever, something like that. And Mia put it out there. I said, what friend will put her friend business out there? It's like, what was going on? This is before the season started. It was like, okay, so you ready telling us this is going to be an issue? So now we got to figure out when this breakdown between you and Jacqueline happened. When y'all supposed to be some best friends since y'all was 15 years old and like sisters and everything. So apparently, Jacqueline need a nanny, right? And I guess Jacqueline was asking Mia for a nanny at the last minute. So I guess she was expecting Mia to get her a nanny. And then Jacqueline with the confessionals said that Jacqueline's sister, not Jacqueline, Mia with the confessionals, said her Jacqueline's sister is their nanny. So I was saying, why she would go to you to get a nanny when her own sister is the nanny? So I don't know why she needs you at the last minute, unless her sister was not available. So that was the issue. And then she said every time Jacqueline need a last minute nanny, she said, you know what, sure, bring your kids over to my house. Bring your kids over to my house. It's fine. But she said it's fine every now and then, but not all the time. Right? Really? That's too much. It's all the time is too much. I get it. Yes, all the time going to someone's house is too much. But y'all supposed to be sisters. Y'all supposed to be best friends. Y'all was in each other's lives for a long time. So the fact that now it's an issue between you and Jacqueline about the kids, and it's not your responsibility, and the kids come to your house all the time. I was like, but then her sister is the nanny, so I don't understand what is the issue. Like, was the sister not around? So y'all explain to me about this whole nanny situation, because I was like, if sister's the nanny, so I don't understand why she needs to give those to you when she could get her own sister. Now, unless her sister was not available and she needed someone else, then whatever. But if y'all supposed to be family, why is it an issue between the kids go to the house? Okay, now Mia act like she's tired of Jacqueline. And you can see the bossiness and the control that Mia has, and how she feel like she could say and do and talk about Jacqueline and have whatever she wants. We see that in the freaking Miami trip, how she was talking to Jacqueline, berating her, putting her business on blast. I was like, okay. So they went to Mexico. Ashley, Wendy, and Cameron got there first, checking the rooms. Ashley had different gifts for everyone, and it's going to be private gifts for their rooms. And like I think she got all the vibrators and stuff, different things. Like Cameron got some little gifts for the ladies as well. He put in some of their bags. And it's funny that Ashley forgot Sharice's gift. And Cameron said, well, Sharice like champagne, so you might just get her champagne a quarter of the day. And I said, that would work. Sharice loves champagne. She want a champagne room, so that's a perfect gift for her. Child. And Ashley didn't realize. I said, Ashley, how is your friend and you don't realize that Sharice like champagne? And Cameron don't walk with her, but still know that. So, but so then the ladies in the other group of ladies that was in the bus was getting involved in the trip and everything, and then they were saying that some argument between Jacqueline and Mia was happening on the airplane. So basically, they would talk about mothering, parenting skills, and stuff like that between each other. I was like, listen, the one thing you should not be doing is freaking critique someone's parenting skills and mothering skills and everything, unless it's some extreme craziness of like abuse or something like that. And that's something one thing. But when it's somebody doing their own, how somebody discipline their own child, how somebody talk to their own child, whatever they're gonna do their own child, they don't harm the kids, physical and emotional and verbal way and everything, or abuse to that matter, then it's fine. But critiquing someone's mental skills, judging them and telling them what to do is and comparing your mental skills to someone else, thinking your mental skills are superior, it's always gonna be some issues. So to avoid all that, don't even try to criticize somebody, how they raise their kids, how they do their kids, whatever it is. Keep it to yourself, because that's uncharted territory. Now, that's one thing to have an opinion about things, but then when you try to force your opinions on that person and try to tell them that they need to do what you want to do, that's too much. All right. But so I get some issue with, like you said, with the kids. Jacqueline's sister is the nanny, and she was calling Mia about where Jacqueline's kids at. And Mia was upset. She said, I don't know, that's Jacqueline's kids. You go ask her, see what's going on. And I would say, but if the kids is over with you and Jacqueline know that Jacqueline's sister know y'all always together, and I know Jacqueline's sister has a YouTube channel, and she is spilling some tea, and I haven't listened to it yet. Maybe I should go listen to it and see what's going on, so I get some background what's going about these two ladies. So it's not far fetched for her to call you if she can't get a hold of Jacqueline. I don't know where Jacqueline is at, but obviously if y'all sisters and y'all know each other, y'all family, then I don't understand why she would not call you, especially if the kids is always at your house. So that's what she probably always was thinking, right? She said, "No, go Jacqueline. Ex Jacqueline. That's not my responsibility." It's like that, which is true. It is Jacqueline's responsibility with her kids, but at the same time, if y'all always together, y'all always raise your kids together. So why would it be far fetched for Jacqueline's sister, who's the nanny, to ask you where the kids is at? So that's that. And then Jacqueline said it takes a village to raise kids and everything. Yes, it takes a village. And Mia said, "Oh my gosh, whatever." And they was going back and forth, back and forth. And she said, "Nah." She's talking about Jacqueline's going about take a village to raise the kids. When I was going to my hand of village, so I don't know what's going on with her. She needs to worry about her own self and take care of her own kids. Don't worry about relying on me. And it's tiring. But I was like, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But did Mia said that Jacqueline's family took her in while she was like 15, was young? Jacqueline's family took her in and they grew up together and they became like sisters. So you, her family was your village. So I don't understand why you saying that you had no village growing up. Yes, when you were younger, you had your mom and your mom stuff and substance, all that stuff that was taken away from being a parent. And then until you got to Jacqueline's sister, Jacqueline and her family took you in, that was your village. So I don't understand why you act like you say you had no village when Jacqueline's family was your village and they took you in. So the fact that you try to dismiss that and try to play like they was no significance in your life, that's kind of messed up, Mia. That is really messed up. And you brought your friend here to play her like that. That's why Jacqueline, you shouldn't do all that stuff you was doing at Miami trip. Caping for Mia, being her representative, doing all that, being her mouthpiece, which is fine because it was like that's your best friend, that's your sister. So I would nobody will not respect. Nobody is not gonna expect that you would not defend Mia because that's your friend. Everything, but Mia could handle her own damn self, and Mia is a grown woman. So Mia could handle her. If she wanted to be grown to do all this stuff, throwing waters and purses at everyone and trying to fight someone, then she'd be grown enough to handle her own consequences. But yet, you were stepping in and fighting Mia bad or left and right. And then now Mia turned on you and called you all kinds of names. Call you a B, this, B, that. Y'all saying y'all fighting all each other. Y'all fight each other all the time. Y'all fight like every day. I mean, I don't fight with my brother every day. I got two brothers. I ain't gonna be fighting them every day. We might not talk every day, but we still love each other. We text each other. We call each other if we can. But we don't fight and hate each other. Every day. So I don't understand what y'all saying. Y'all fight every day. It's like normal for us. And so that's that. So everybody was like, "Oh my gosh." I said, I could imagine what they was doing in the plane. Like, y'all was that serious. And Robin trying to figure out what she trying to understand what the hell they were saying, but she couldn't really hear everything. So, and then they told us to recap. I said, "All right, I don't know." I mean, me for you to say you had a village, they was your village. Jacqueline family was your village. So the fact that you dismiss her like that, I don't know. But Jacqueline, where was your kids at, and why you not aware why Jacqueline's sister had to call Mia? But like I said, at the time I said I understand that because y'all was always together, y'all always close, your kids was always together, your kids are growing up together. So why not? I don't understand. What was this big blowout? It seemed like it was waiting to happen. It seemed like y'all was holding these things in for a while. And then when you needed the chance to release it, y'all just released it. And that's what probably happened at the airplane. So So Ashley said she got a couple of things. She want to do some spiritual stuff, spiritual things at the Mexico trip because she said her Mike could go to Mexico all the time. It's different this year because Mike is home with the kids, all that stuff like that. And we not together. And she still don't know her future is with him or what her future holds with this divorce thing hanging in her head. So I guess Ashley. So she's like, we're gonna go to Cenote. That's like the river place, whatever. They cleanse and do some other things. So the ladies got there and they was on the van. And Cherie said that, oh, I guess Karen told Mia that Charisse is the dark cloud over the group. And I was like, oh, I don't know if she's the dark cloud over the group. Because it seemed like the other ladies getting along with Charisse as just as fine. But Karen. So I don't know what's the deal is. So it must be some deep reasons between why Karen don't F with figure Charisse. But I guess we go find out sooner or later, or if we don't find out, it is what it is. So that's that. So they got there. They was just maracas and shaking things for the ladies get there. And they said, no, we can't get dressed. No, we don't take no shower. We don't get dressed. We go straight and have some fun. So they go to the Amber Room. And they sing happy birthday to Ashley. It was so nice. Just have some little spread of food and the cake and the drinks. Those drinks was looking nice. So that makes that drink looking nice. But that's that. And then we get to sit down between Mia and Jacqueline. So Jacqueline calling Mia a freaking devil and everything. I said, what was going on here? Like, what is going on between Mia and Jacqueline? So Jacqueline saying Mia likes to control. And when she don't have the control, she loses it or whatever she does, she like to have control. And I do feel like Mia looks like the control and boss over Jacqueline. So it's to the point that Jacqueline said Mia needs some dick. She needs some D. She need the 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 D. She need it. And I was like, okay. So Mia said, oh, I need some D. So Mia said, close your legs to married men. Shout out to Nene's Leaks. I said, oh, so you know you're a Real House of Atlanta Nene Leaks fan? Because that's what Nene said. And it's crazy that Nene had that phrase and she messed with a married man herself right now. I was like, what the hell is going on? And Nene said she don't even care. And she's still dating that man. Now, I guess the wife said, oh, he was married, he was dating everything. Nene said, I don't care. But I said, but they'll say close the legs to married men, and you dating a married man right now. So that's crazy. So I was like, so close the legs to married men. Let me push pause. Were you the one that told us that you and G, while he was married, was on the beach, freaking on the beach? And you the kid who was watching? Because y'all were freaking on the beach? And were you also was the one that said that you met G when you were stripping, and G was married at the time? And you met him while he was married. So you gonna tell us to close your leg to married men, and Jacqueline, that's what Jacqueline does. She sleeps with married men. That's like, girl, you was that person. So a pot called a kettle and a kettle called pot black, whatever. In a pot called a kettle and a kettle called pot. Yes, exactly. So I was like, oh. So she's like, you was evil, you was wrong, and I can't stand you and everything. And here go Candace. No. I said, Candace, stay out of it. Because we didn't go figure out that Miami trip, she was the representative and she was against you. Now you say you didn't hate the lady. I said, oh, you don't hate the lady. But yeah, she had a lot of mouth to say at the figure trip. So no. Let Jacqueline handle her own self. And let the other ladies deal with it. I don't know why you're trying to be a broker of peace, be a peacemaker between Mia and Jacqueline. You said, I would never do that. I know you know me better than that. And I never will sleep with your husband. And I said, she never said you slept with her husband. But she did say you sleep with married men. So your slip of the tongue showing if you said that, girl. I was like, she never said that. But I don't know. Maybe she was applying it. We don't know what Mia said. Her head was going, but she just say it. Seems to me Mia said that to get under Jacqueline's skin. Close your leg to married men. And it got Jacqueline pissed off. So here go Candace over there. She said, That's your sister. Why you see she's crying? She's hurting. She's like, and so no, she came at me like, are you started? Are you started? So what? No, you go over there. I see her. No. You need to stay to your sister like you got her crying. You brought her over there. That's your group. That's right. I know I see her. Yeah, I see her. But no, she was coming at me, so she be over it. She get over it. And I was like, chill. But Candy, I said, why are we doing this? So why are we doing this? Candy, this is a gutful punishment. Because when Mia and Jacqueline make up, if they do make up, I don't think they will. But if they do make up, they're gonna turn against you again. So why are you just putting you sticking your foot in the middle of this drama? Sit back, relax, eat your cake, drink your drink, and watch the drama unfolds. You are involved, but everybody else was not even involved in that and trying to console Jacqueline. Everybody was like, what's going on? You say, you know what? We're gonna table this and we can't get in the middle of this drama. I said, girl, you was trying to get in the middle of it. Trying to broker this peacemaker. No, we ain't doing that. Let them be. And this is what she's called domestic drama. We can't have this domestic drama, so let's cut it, let's put a pause. And she said, you know what? That is right. And Jacqueline said she's done with Mia. She said, oh, Mia said, fine. Fine. All right, so they went to go see a shaman. I said, okay. Ask everybody name and cleanse them and all that stuff. I would say, okay, yada, yada, yada. So Ashley said, you know what? Y'all could go in your room, take a shower, take a bath, whatever you got to do, and get dressed, and we go out to eat dinner tonight. So that's that. So everybody go. They went to their rooms, and they got their each private bags, and they always shocked about the pocket, the vibrator, the pocket key, the pocket vibrator, and stuff like that. So the bullet. That's what it's called. I don't even know what to call it. They call it a bullet, and they all like the gift mostly, and Robin saw her gift, and it had bride to be. And she liked the veil. She was so cute. So Robin wore the veil outside, and she went to her balcony, and it was windy. So I said, "Good, that thing gonna fall off. You should have put that in inside and went outside." She had the veil on, and that veil said, "Floop, Bobby." So Robin think that's a sign. I said, maybe it's a sign, good. Maybe you don't need to get married. Or you won't get married. I don't know, but that was funny. I said that thing just flew right off her head. And she liked the thing too. I was like, oh wow, man. But so they went to the venue. I think Cameron, Ashley, Giselle got to the venue first. Then Wendy came. And then I think Mia came. And then Sharice came. And then Jacqueline and Candace came together. I was like, why Jacqueline and Candace came together? Okay, that's cool. And then Robin came last, right? And so they asked Ashley where she would sit. Ashley said she wanted to sit in the middle of the thing. Now the seat arrangement was, if I can remember correctly, this was Ashley in the middle. Then on the if I'm watching Ashley was facing me. All right, I think on Ashley's right, it was Candace. No, Ashley right. No, it was Karen. And then next to Karen was Candace. The next to Ashley was Wendy. And then across from Ashley, it was Giselle. Then across to Karen was Sharice. Then across to Candace was Mia. And then across from, I think, Wendy was Jacqueline. And then Robin sitting on the edge. But I would say, why Robin is sitting on the edge and Ashley should sit at the edge? Because Ashley the birthday girl. So she's the birthday girl. She should have sat there, and then the ladies would sit right here, and she would be the focus point. But Ashley decided to sit right here. So I would say it look crazy that it feel like it's Robin's birthday, and y'all old ladies surrounded with Robin instead of being Ashley's birthday. I said, I don't know. Ashley should have switched seats with Robin, and then it would have been Ashley in the focus point right there. That would be me. I don't know. That's something I saw. I said, "Why mom is there?" So, so they talk about this picture that Sharice put out, and Karen was not upset about the picture putting out there. She did say that she said that she feel like Sharice should have sent the picture to her, and they could have used that as a bridge of the gap in their friendship, just like to start a new leaf. And you would have sent that to me, and we could have had a kiki about it, so like that. Because Cameron was not embarrassed about the picture, so that was that. But that's that. So Ken was saying, "Well, you girl, you was begging my friendship for years, and I haven't talked to your ass for 5 years. So get over that." I said, "Oh, Ken was reading and everything." So Cherie was like, "What's going on? What's up with me?" Because it's like at the end of the day, I feel like you could have been a woman enough to tell me that you didn't want to be a friend or something instead of going around to different people saying you have an issue with me, but never coming to me face to face. That's why I feel like saying the same thing. Now, granted, Karen don't have to come to see you, Sharice. At the end of the day, if she's showing you that she don't rock with you and she don't want to talk to you and everything, don't try to beg for it and everything. But I feel like in Cola Sharice, she's not begging. She just want to know what's up. Like you have an issue, you're not saying nothing to me, but you dancing around and going to everybody else but confronting me. So I'm in your face now. What is your issue with me? So if you have a problem, just say you don't want to be a friend, so be cool. And everything. And they both going back and forth saying they haven't been friends with each other for a while. What you haven't reached out to me, you don't say nothing to me, or anything. Now Sharice saying that, oh, have you said how you doing, Sharice? This is my divorce. What's going on? My father died. Have you reached out to me? And Kevin said, I did reach out to you. I sent you a text and I did some flowers and everything. And that's all I needed to say. Because at the same time, I was going through my own issues and my own struggles, my family, her own personal loss. Her mother. Remember Karen's mother and father died within a couple months within each other. And that was a terrible and hard time for Karen. So Sharice said, yes, I know, sir, because I came to your funeral. I came to the funeral to support. And I think the editing was off. Maybe some more stuff was said because it just jumped to that thing quickly. And Candace got pissed off. She said, listen, what you not going to do is talk to my mother. Talk about my mother. And she said, and I'm looking at her, I said, Sharice didn't talk about your mother. She didn't say anything about your mother. She said she went to your mother's funeral. Now, the mother could be a triggering word, but I feel like I think Karen was upset. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. I think Karen was upset because she felt like Sharice was using going to her mother's funeral as a way to get good graces with the group and feel like she was the good person and came to Karen's funeral and say, well, if I was not a friend, why I came to your mother's funeral and be there for your mother and be there for you because I want to be a friend. So she felt like she was using that as a catalyst to get a good grace in the group and get her way back into the group. They said, well, I supported Karen because I went to the funeral. That's what Karen felt like. But I was like, I understand Sharice because I was saying Sharice didn't say nothing bad about your mom. She just said she went to the funeral. So maybe some other stuff was said, but I said y'all need to stop cutting that stuff that's said to jump to this reaction like this because it just makes us confused as viewers and saying how did it came from here and here. Now, Karen was probably upset because she felt like Sharice was using going to the funeral as a way to catalyst to get in the group. And Sharice said, I've been supporting you, but it's not reciprocated or whatnot. And you beating my and you bashing my name around this group and you not confronting me. So I'd rather you be real with me and I have supported you, but you feel like I'm not supporting you and you being fake with it and you just not telling me what's up. Be real. So, but Sharice didn't say nothing bad about her mom. But I guess Karen said, you try to use that to get in. So she said, what you not going to do and talk about my mother because I will whoop your ass up in here right now. I said, oh, not whooping. No, Karen, not you going to whoop somebody behind. Child. I said, that's a threat, y'all. Now, Sharice said she wanted to interview with Carlos King. She said no hands were put on her. But she did let Karen get out her skin and got her out of control. So it just like usually she calm and she never got to the point. So you know when Sharice said this on her figure table right here, And she said, what you not gonna do? No, what you fucking would. What you do, God? And that's how the end of it. Everybody was scared. And she said, oh, hold up. Karen was, nobody think Karen would say that because Karen got up first. She said, what you got gonna do? Keep my money name out your mouth. Because I'm gonna whoop your hands over here. And I was like that. She said, I ain't talking about your mom. And everything. And what you gonna do? What you say? What you said? What you got issue with me? Say what the problem is. And that's still they both got up and they jumped up. Everybody trying to separate them. Said, oh, what you? And I said that's how it ended. So go be to me continue. Go for next week. But I know a lot of people confused with that last ending, and I said yeah, because I was saying it just jumped right there. Because I said, what did she say? Other than she went to the funeral. So I'm not gonna try to apply what Karen input is. I know it was somebody did a tweet and they said Karen basically said that Sharice was using the funeral as a way to the group, and that's not how you get in the group. And Karen liked that message, so maybe that's what Karen meant about keeping your mother name out your mouth. But I said she didn't say anything about your mother. But maybe she said maybe that was a poor choice of words. She said, "Don't use my mother's funeral as a way to be in good graces and try to make me feel like you be my good friend." No. That's not the way it is. That wasn't a move. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Real Housewives of Potomac. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. At the end of the day, this episode was blah. It was blah. But tell me how y'all feel about Mia versus Jacqueline situation, and tell me how y'all feel about Karen versus Sharice situation. And y'all have any more information about the talk and the argument between Sharice and Karen, and y'all can make sense of it, y'all put it down in the comment section down below. Let me know how y'all feel. And also, y'all can put more insights about Jacqueline and Mia, because I didn't listen to her sister live, but maybe I need to check it out. All right? Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this video. Oh, hold up, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about my video. Down below, the description box, click on my Discord, follow my socials, and hit the subscribe button, y'all, and share this video out there. Until further ado, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.